Ah, yes. Got my hero on there, Alan Zabo Jr. And let's see. I'm about to get the bugs worked out of this little puppy here. Going on another shakedown flight here. Fuel clip. That thing is pretty. My glasses off here. Ooh, and I don't have my sunglasses. I might not need them. Alright, so the governor's gonna pick it up here anytime. And this is in normal mode with a normal mode pitch curve in case some, there it goes. Alright, that tells me that the hovering actual pitch curve is a little bit high. We sped up and then it leveled out. Alright, now I'm in. Oh, and also, no, I didn't lean the motor out any. Something was a little peculiar there, actually. And why did it do that? Continuing this, it's running too lean, isn't it? Sounds like it's a little bit too lean. Didn't sound lean in the air though. Was the governor not working? Sounds like it's working. I think she's all right. I don't know what that was all about. The big bird's back in the air. So this thing has been a ongoing project of mine for a long time. I'm all the time messing with it. It's getting pretty tricked out right now. As far as, I'll show you in a minute what's in it. I'm just gonna fly some nice figure eights here. See how it feels. I turn the agility up a little bit. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah. Feels really good. Wish the sun would come back out, because boy, is that thing pretty in the sun. I mean, that rotor head is looking really good. Oh, let's try something here. I'm turning the gain down on. Yeah, it's got a little bit of shake in it. Not too bad. I like it. Got the little motor in it, the blue head. Oh, there comes the sun, maybe? You pretty thing, you. Alright, let's set her down. Dump truck's watching me over there. Man, what a beautiful old helicopter. I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am to have that baby running good. Let me check out this rotor head. Golly, it is dead on. What a pretty thing. Alright, before I get any more randy than that, oh yeah, there's a little pitch difference there. Wow. See what we got here. Got no fades. 718. I didn't reset my timer. It'll run 10 minutes on a tank of fuel. Where it's set right now anyway. It's running really good. I was going to take a notch of leanness into it, but I think I'm going to leave it where it's at. Oh man, it's getting close now. So I ran this down. Get the hole off of there. So I'm running this on 75 and 65 on normal and idle 1. That was lowered from 85 was the stock setting. I didn't mess with the integral on that. On stunt 2 I brought it on down to 65 and I lowered the integral to 60. And of course on roll and pitch. Whoops, back up. I can't see out here in the sun. Yeah, okay, everything's still good. I didn't change anything. And yeah, I am running head speed on normal is 1700. Oh. Stunt 1. 1850. Stunt 2. And 1950. I'm not really getting into the pipe much yet, but trying to tune that oscillation out of it. All right, now for the check it out story. So where we stand now with this little bugaboo. Right, take this camera off here. So I'm running a Spectrum 6350, just a new version of that. I don't think there's many changes except the aluminum case and torque servos. This helicopter, I don't know where to start on the front, on what's been changed. So the original is the tail boom, the tail drive case, and a couple other things. Everything else is, it's got new 2.5mm side frames. Just recently I replaced this gearbox housing when I stripped those gears on a hard letdown. It's had a few different main shafts in it, and it's been DFC and FL both. And the reason it's FL is because I bought these G-force blocks, which are thrust bearing blocks. There's a thrust bearing and a conical bearing, or whatever you call it, radial bearing in there, along with the struts here. These things were really bad about breaking back here, so it's got a few little trick parts. But having that G-force block, that thing didn't have the right spacing. The main shaft on a DFC shaft has a casted in lug on it that locks it down, and you shim it at the bottom. This, you take it up right here on a collar, and the whole shaft is smooth. And I just like the FL head better. I can't even tell you why. Anyway, moving along here, G2 Spectrum battery on an X-Guard switch, which if you do that, you may as well turn off the safety bleed down on the battery, because the X-Guard switch doesn't draw anything worth speaking about. So you can leave this thing sit for weeks with it plugged in. Like I said, the Bluehead OS, it's been rebuilt a couple times. Not a powerhouse, but I'm running 11.5 degrees of pitch. What else did I miss? It's had like 10 different landing gears on it. It was upgraded. This one had the original old tail boom with the wire. This is the tail off of a 700, I believe, because these were black and a little bit lighter weight. But I like this better. I didn't really think about the balance, so this helicopter doesn't balance very well. It's tail heavy. Even on an empty tank of fuel, it's tail heavy, but that's all right. It's cool. Oh, Azure. I just got these blades. They are sweet. I got no problem with the Align blades. I've got them in there too, but I wanted something flashy. I think that's it. It's been pretty well gone over, man. This is a great helicopter to... I think I'm gonna start flying it a little bit more aggressively. Yeah. All right. Let me get this off of here. Hang on. Make sure everything's still cool here. Yep. I did have one weird thing going on, and it has stopped now, so I had to recalibrate the sensor in that flight controller. When this thing was at idle, it was on the workbench, it was slowly pitching the swash plate forward. You know, like how a tail will creep on you, and then you reset the controller and recalibrate, and everything will be all right. What are you doing with all this technology, you old bird? This is like making a Volkswagen Bug electric with an iPad for a dashboard. Alrighty. We can turn this off. So I'm catching up on stuff. I painted, this is one of the bodies I painted, getting caught up on race gear. Got a dude flying there. Been playing the drums a lot. And yeah, I only got these two bodies left to paint. What is this doing over here? Coffee. That's what I'm after one of these days right there, is flying like that dude. I just watch it. Maybe my brain will take it in somehow or another. Who knows? All right. That's everything new in my life. I gotta get this engine put back together and maybe do that. We're having great weather in Tennessee though, so greenie's in the air, orange is in the air, that 580 is in the air. I'm gonna fly it in a minute. It's the same setup as what I just flew there, Spectrum. That dude's in the air. I only got a few things broke down. I gotta put a one-way in this 500 here. And that's right there. That's the second one-way I put in those. That's the thing about having a really powerful motor is, I guess, the inertia of the motor is what snaps. So orange is perfect. Both 420s are running ultimate 420s. And yeah, that's it. Let's get them in the air, man. I got all afternoon for this. Peace out.